What's up, Gobbly? Today we're talking about Spectre, or the Shroud Shooter, if you will. It's a fine game. I just want to give some quick first impressions. I don't want this to be a too long video. I don't want to ramble too much. I did not put a ton of time into this video game because I can tell you basically right off the bat, it is not for me. Here's why. So, for one, the aesthetics and graphic style, as Mark Shuckleberg put it, looks like rotoscoping if it was bad and not rotoscoping. That's not exactly what they said, but I mean, it's close enough. It just has this very yucky, gross, mushy aesthetic that doesn't serve to be like cute or cool or really unique. It just looks low effort, which is like not everything in a video game, right? I could easily look past that if there was something that the game just did better than other games and made it felt really, really good. But as of right now, Spectre just doesn't have that. For the most part, Spectre is a like 3v3 team-based game where you and a couple other players team up to perform objective-based gameplay. You know, plant the bomb, defuse the bomb, type of thing. The whole gimmick is that you have two bodies, essentially two lives, right? But instead of dying and respawning and coming in, you spawn with both bodies, and you can press a button to quickly switch between the bodies, and you can press another button to throw like a translocator that will drop your other body in a different location. So your original body is your original body, and the other body is called your Spectre. Hence the title, right? And while I think this idea in itself is really, really neat, the way that it was put into practice just feels kind of clunky, slow, and maybe a little boring. So here's what I pictured in my head. All right, hear me out. When you throw this translocator puck, I was thinking you're gonna throw the puck and then you could just teleport to the puck like immediately. Sorry about that, my dog was being a nut job. But yeah, so I was thinking, boom, we're snapping to this teleporter. We can snipe somebody midair. We can do this cool, like, you know, oh, now we got to make them look behind them thing. But it's not fucking Splitgate. You're not actually teleporting. You're just taking control of another body. So once I mentally adjusted to that idea before I played the game, I was like, you know, this could still be really cool. You can set up really cool positional advantage stuff. Yeah, it could be really, really fun. And for some reason in my head, I still had this idea that it would be a relatively quick transition from one body to the other. But here's the thing. When you throw the puck, you have a cooldown that seems to just drag before you can do anything, which is fine because, you know, when you throw the puck, the line from where they originally were runs across the ground to where they are going to the puck. So if you're an enemy, you could see exactly where the fuck this Spectre is moving to, right? You could see where they're going to spawn, basically. So you know, okay, I got to look over there. That's fine. Helps with bouncing. Pretty cool. But it just takes so long to actually teleport it. It removes any real fun factor. And I understand this game is going for a more tactical, bomb-based approach to its gameplay, where you die, you're dead, you got to take over your alter body, and then you die there and you're actually dead. You got to rely on your teammates, and that's fine. But it's, again, it's not what I'm looking for in a game. It's just not really, like, the gimmick's not fun. The way it's implemented just isn't entertaining. I'm sure, like, there was a couple of times I did a pretty neat setup with it and I felt a little bit of satisfaction, but it was never to the point where I was like, I should play this over another shooting game in the genre, right? I will say one of my biggest praises for this game is your, like, spread, your control, your recoil pattern is not affected when you ADS. It's just not. You can ADS and move. You can ADS and move and shoot in this game without RNG. That's pretty cool. Hip fire, not so much. But like, if you guys know me, you know I fucking hate RNG patterns in shooting games. I think they're the stupidest fucking mechanic. I don't think it's a skill-based mechanic. I think it is just being lucky, essentially. Like, you got to be a bitch to rely on RNG, and I feel like a lot of people do. So a lot of you bitches, but in all seriousness, I do think that the ADS while moving feature is nice. UI is fine. But again, it's plagued by this just awful, generic, fucking sub-scoped aesthetic that feels yucky. Like, I feel grimy. Like, you know when you get grease on your hands when you're eating pizza and you want to do nothing more than just wash it off? That's how it feels looking at this game. I want to take my eyeballs out of my cranium and put them under water. I played some quote-unquote ugly-looking fucking games and had no issues. This one just feels gross, man. As far as the audio and music goes, it's serviceable. Like, that, I don't really have any qualms with it. I mean, gunshots kind of sound lame. Like, they don't sound great. The audio feedback isn't great there. I think the hit effects are probably fine. Footsteps are great. God, they're audible as hell. I actually did a good job with the footsteps. Yeah, I think just by and large, it's just a package of meh. It's fine. And it's free to play. Like, it's totally free to play. You don't got to pay money to play the game. You don't got to pay money to win the game. So yeah, I think ultimately, if you are a big fan of FPS games, you already know about this game. If you're watching this, you already know about this game. But if you enjoy FPSs on a more casual level and you're looking for something new, even though I've been sitting here pretty much ragging on it this whole time, give it a shot. It's not the end of the world. It's fine for what it is. I think your mileage will vary if you play with friends. I think it'll be way more fun. I played solo and it was, I don't know. We wound up doing a 2v3 and that shit was miserable. So yeah, I don't know. I would say play with friends. Play with friends. Absolutely. And I would also say, just give it a shot. It's free. It's free, man. It's free. Ultimately, it's not for me. So you're not going to be seeing really any more of Spectre on this channel. Maybe I'll revisit it in a year or two if it lasts that long. But I think I'm good. I don't think the maps are. Oh, that's the other thing too. God, the maps. Ugh. They're just so lame. It's just like containers laid around the fucking, what are they thinking? It's literally just like, what if every gunfight took place in like a Unity asset flip? It was like customized. It doesn't feel good. At least CSGO has variety to it and Valorant has the popping colors. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I got other things I'd rather be doing than talking about Spectre. I think, like I said, I think those of you that are interested in trying the game, you should definitely try it. Don't be dissuaded by this this video. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. It's like forgettable. It's almost insulting. That's how fine it is. But yeah, anyways, enough from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more videos like this, where I take my first impressions on something and I talk about them over some gameplay or at the end of the gameplay, I highly recommend checking out more of my Quickies videos. For those of you that are in the know, you know. Okay, anyways, I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Yeah.